Happy Resurrection Day to my fellow Christians. It's Sunday setup time, and in the Christian world, it is a big holiday today. It is Resurrection Sunday, and so I am cooking. We're gonna eat at my mom's, but I'm cooking some sausage dressing and some mac and cheese, which is what I always do. It's like we're having a mini Thanksgiving meal, but I'm here for it. Okay, I've been doing good on keto. If you're probably thinking, well, Gio, what about keto? I've been doing good, but today, your girl's gonna be eating. Okay, yesterday we had this delicious seafood. Oh my gosh, it was so good. Gotta watch my breadcrumbs. It was so good. It was like a seafood boil. I did eat the potato and I did eat the corn, and it was worth every second of it. So, you know, it is what it is. So I'm getting ready to cook. I show these, I've been showing how to cook this for years on my channel. If you watch any of my Thanksgiving vlogs, I'm typically showing how to make this sausage dressing. It's so good. Many of you have actually tried it and said how good it was, and that you and your family loved it. So I'm happy. I got my butter, onion, and celery there. And I got my breadcrumbs in the oven. I just gotta clean up. And then we'll head over to my mom's to eat in a little bit. I'm only cooking 2 things today. We're not having a huge meal. We're just having turkey breast, mac and cheese, dressing, sweet potato souffle. And my mom's gonna make a little potato salad. And I picked up a little turkey ham. So I know it seems like a lot now that I'm saying it. Before I was like, oh, it's gonna be easy. But I'm only literally cooking 2 things. I might make some brownies for dessert. And yeah, that's it. And then I'll give you an update on my plants later because they are thriving. Girl, who knew? I'm about to have a community garden here. I mean, everybody's gonna be able to come just pick all my fruits and vegetables, really just vegetables, but still, I'm really proud of myself. So I'll give you an update in a little bit on that. Okay, I have 2 pans here, and then I have these chicken sausage patties because my husband, I sent him to the store to get me some chicken sausage, and he brought back the patties instead of the ground. My dad doesn't eat pork, so I make him a pan. And my mom doesn't that much either, but she might like take a bite or 2 of the sausage one. So anyway, I just like to make 2 pans of the dressing, one with chicken sausage, one with pork sausage. This is Jimmy Dean's sage sausage. So now, and then I have my cornbreads. Now if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm making cornbread dressing or stuffing. Up north, I think they call it stuffing. In the south, they call it dressing. This isn't gonna be stuffed anywhere, it's just a side dish. And then I also have my breadcrumbs that I made that are seasoned with pepper, poultry seasoning, and sage. So, and then of course, my butter, celery, and onion. And this is seasoned with a little bit of garlic, sage, poultry season, and black pepper, cracked pepper. So let me go ahead and get ready to mix everything. Okay, this is 1 pan of cornbread, about 1/4 of the breadcrumbs, half of the chicken sausage, and about 1/4 of the onion and celery saute mixture. And then I put half of the chicken stock in there. I'm just mixing it up. Now I'm gonna do it all again. Another pan, the rest of the breadcrumbs, the sausage, and the onions and celery, and then the rest of the chicken broth. And then it should be ready to be put in the pan. I put all of the chicken stock in there, and I still need more. So I'm gonna open up another container, and I seasoned it a little bit more with some sage and black pepper. And now, because it has to be like wet enough to be able to bake in the oven without it drying out, if that makes sense. So we want it, I'll show you the consistency that I like, but the wetter it is, the longer it will have to bake. All right, you definitely want to taste it at this stage. However it tastes now is how it's going to taste when it's done. And I do this. If you hear that, then you know it's ready. That's the consistency that I like. So let me go ahead and put it in the pan, and then I'll bake it over at my mom's, because you can make this ahead of time and put it in your fridge and then just take it out the day of and bake it. So with this consistency and the size pan that I have, I'll probably have to bake it for like 30 to 45 minutes. See how thick it is? It fit perfectly though. It's hard to make a small amount of this, but I'm just spreading it out, and I'll put some foil on this and just take it over to my mom's. And then right before we eat, you just want to bake it and then serve it right away. I'll put it in at around 3 because I think we're going to eat at 4. Now it's time to make the sausage one, the pork sausage. I put some butter in the bottom of the pan, and now I'm going to pour the pork sausage dressing on in here. I'm getting ready to make my mac and cheese. It's the last thing I need to prepare before I go over to my mom's. I'm gonna just prepare it and then bake it over there. I have a whole quart of chicken stock and then 2 cups of water. I put a little bit of oil in my water and salt. And this is the macaroni that I like to use. I like the Barilla because they have those little ridges in it. I don't know, it just makes a difference to me in my macaroni. And so I will boil this and I'll show you what I do to make it. Okay, macaroni's in, it's boiling. I will boil it for exactly 7 minutes till it's al dente. I'm not getting fancy today. Just a block of extra sharp, a block of sharp, and a block of Colby Jack. I'm gonna shred it all. I always like to use freshly shredded cheese. It makes a huge, huge difference in your mac and cheese. So let me go ahead and shred this out. All right, so I have 1 stick of butter cut up. Oh, sorry, this macaroni noodles are still very hot. I drained them. You wanna do this while they're still warm. I cut up 1 stick of butter. Now I'm gonna start adding my cheese. So it's looking pretty good. I put a little salt in here, some white pepper. Got in my nose. A cup of half and half. A dollop of daisy. I'd say maybe like a heaping tablespoon, like a really large heaping tablespoon. I don't measure anything. Then I put like a couple drops of mustard, just a couple. Taste it. Again, however this tastes, that's how it's gonna taste when it's done. This is before we put our 2 beaten eggs in here. Put a little butter in the bottom of my casserole dish. Now I'm gonna put my beaten eggs in here again, taste it one last time, see if it needs anything. Nobody wants a bland macaroni and cheese that doesn't have any flavoring in it. Okay, so here it is. Now this mac and cheese is a very creamy mac and cheese. I don't like stiff mac and cheese, like stiffware. I don't want it to be like a block when you bake it. So you don't need to bake this very long. I'm gonna sprinkle some cheese on top. Then put the foil on it, and girl, it's about to be time for me to go to my mom's. I've been cooking for on my feet straight probably since 12 o'clock. So let me go ahead and sprinkle the cheese on top, put the foil on, and then get ready to go. Okay, so my mom just told me that she wanted me to make the gravy, but then she tried to come over and take over, Mother.
Here, I put
as always.
The juice
in the pan. Yes, okay.
Get to work.
Now I said, okay, Mother, I will make it my way. And what did she say? You don't know how to make it. So the girls went outside to get their little eggs and stuff. It was cute. They look so cute in their Easter dresses. But I have my macaroni and cheese in the oven and the dressing in the oven, and my mom put the sweet potatoes in the oven, and then it'll be time to eat. So I think we have my timer on. I think we have like maybe 20 more minutes. I had it on low, Mother.
You have a glass of water, so you can keep adding a little bit of water.
No, I don't, Mother. Is that what you want me to do? Because I usually you're gonna let me do it, but you keep telling me. I usually just add flour and that's it. Just keep adding flour until it gets thick. She said I had it up too high. Oh, Lord. I'm just trying to make this gravy real quick, girl. Ma!
Yes. Yeah. What is it?
Ma, can you come here, please?
What is it? What is it? What is it?
Mother, listen. The thickness is good. It just tastes kind of citrusy.
You have to put, that's because I had lemons and onions in there. So you'll have to get some pepper.
Okay. What else?
Pepper, some thyme.
Thyme. What else, Mother?
A little bit of salt.
A little bit of salt.
And poultry seasoning. I think it's right here.
Okay.
Is that the thyme right there?
You put it in so that you can do it the way you want to.
Tablespoon. Did you put any sugar in there?
No, I didn't put any sugar in there. As most of you guys know, my sister is vegan. She went ahead and made her own mac and cheese. Yeah, because a lot of you all came for me at my Thanksgiving vlog about you're so mean to your sister, but we have that kind of relationship. So yeah, so I'm not gonna say nothing about her little mac and cheese, honey. She can tear up her own mac and cheese, but all by herself, because nobody else eats it here. But yeah, as long as she loves it. Okay, it's finally done. Lumps where? Huh? As good as it's gonna get. I'm just mixing my life away. So like I said, we have a couple. I had to bake this for a little bit longer because I'm sharing the oven. Typically it would only take 30 minutes or so if it's in there by itself, but because there's 2 things in there, I cooked it for like 45. So I'm gonna take it out shortly and then it'll be time to eat. Since I showed everybody your mac and cheese, a lot of people came for me in the Thanksgiving vlog. They said that I was really mean. And I said, well, that's just the way our relationship is, but do you want to explain to everybody really quickly?
Yeah, sure.
What you did? Let me take that and put it in the sink.
Let me get the noodles.
Oh Oh, it's okay, sis. I'm not gonna try any this time.
Yeah, they're gluten-free noodles.
Okay.
The same noodles that I have used in previous videos. And I made, what was different this time is I made a sauce, a cheese sauce. So I used a vegan cheese, and I also used a pea milk. And what I did was I created my cheese sauce with that. I put a little bit of pepper in there, my secret ingredient, a little bit of sugar, okay? And that's monk fruit sweetener. That's my sugar. Pepper and a little bit of onion powder. And then, of course, I topped it off with a little bit of smoked paprika. It's absolutely, it's a dream. It's very, very creamy this time, okay? It's very, very creamy. Just dried up on me because it's not too hot right now. But it's everything, guys. And I'll show you that I use Ripple is what I use to make it a little bit thicker. So, and I did not use Violife this time. I think I used like a Simply Truth, if I'm not mistaken. But guys, don't listen to Gia. This is the truth right here. Hey, Abe. You gonna try some of Auntie's? Because you like Auntie's food. So go ahead and try a little bit of it.
They couldn't wait to get outside with their balls.
It's nice and creamy.
They even got dressed, but they took showers and they came back. Take those. They wipe around.
You like it? You do?
It seems tender.
But I give this a 10 out of 9.
A 10 out of 9? Oh, thank you, Abe. Thank you.
Y'all, it looks so good. This is the chicken. This is the sausage. Not chicken. Yeah, chicken sausage, pork sausage, mac and cheese, canned yams, and the turkey. This is turkey ham from Honey Baked Ham, and that's a turkey breast. And Zara made blueberry pie in her cooking class this week. Ava made it in her cooking class earlier this week, and Zara made it yesterday. So look at that. We got dessert too. That's not vegan. That's not vegan.
Yeah, but because remember at Thanksgiving time, or was it Christmas, I tried the tofurkey. It was trash. So I'm having a little bit of every now and then. You know what I mean? I'm vegan-ish. I never claim vegan.
Sure.
Several days later.
Hi guys. All right, so several days have passed since Easter. I think today's what, Thursday? I thought I'd give you guys an update on my garden. If you guys have been following my story of planting, I planted all of these from seedlings in here, and then I bought something from Costco just this week. This is a jalapeno pepper plant. Oh my gosh, my basil is dying. Why is it dying? It was looking so good just a couple days ago. I'm gonna cut these leaves off. Some parsley and a tomato plant that I'm trying to plant in here. I have no idea what this is that's growing up here. I have no idea what this is, but at this point, I'm trying to beat the rain. The rain is coming. It is definitely coming. Listen to the birds tell us. So I want to get everything in here right now. So hopefully you guys can join in the fun with me. Again, this is a Better Bush tomato plant. I don't know how all this is going to fit in here. I know these are like weeds. I don't know what this is. Really don't. The pollen is off the chain here in Georgia. I mean, it is everywhere. You see that? That's all pollen. Pollen. It's just everywhere. It's all over my deck. It's enough to make you go crazy. So let me hurry up and just do what I can to get some stuff in here. All right, so trying to rush here. I'm running out of space. My dad is building a huge planter box over at my mom's, so I'm gonna give her a lot of stuff to plant over there, or I'm going to plant a lot of stuff over there. And I'm trying to just like map it out here because I know zucchini grow really, really large. My tomato plant here, that's the one I bought from Costco, and then I have my 2 seedlings here, well, not seedlings, but sprouts, I guess. I don't know what the term is. My jalapeno pepper, and then I have 4 sweet peppers here. My basil, my zucchini, cucumber, that's spinach and cilantro, and this is a cilantro plant. And then, oh no, it isn't. It's parsley. This is basil, and this is cilantro. So I just don't know. I don't know what else to do here. These are carrots. This is arugula, and I can't find my paper that tells me everything that's on here. I know these 2 were tomatoes, and I think this is basil. I think this is cilantro. I don't know. I'm gonna have to find that paper because it's gonna drive me crazy. All right, this is as best as that I'm gonna possibly get. I'm really proud of myself because last year I tried, girl, I didn't know anything about it, and I just put some seeds in there. I was praying something would happen. And then the year, like 3 years ago, I had these little Miracle Grow pods, and I was able to grow zucchinis, and I was so excited. The girls were so excited. This was years ago. I don't think Ava was even one yet. So I am happy that besides this, and this, I grew all of these from seeds. So we have our sweet peppers here, zucchinis here, basil, that's what I bought from Costco, cucumber, cilantro, that's basil like I said. What is this? Spinach, my 2 tomatoes, plants that I grew from seeds, and my big tomato plant, and parsley. So I'm just gonna, I know they're really crowded in here, and the rest of them I'm just gonna have to give to my mom to plant, but I'm just hoping we get something out of here. And I think these are potatoes that Zara grew, or that Zara planted, I'd say at least a month ago. The bugs are trying to attack me out here, y'all. So let me show you what's left. All of this. So I'm gonna keep on watering this and growing it, and then when my dad's done with the planter box, I'm gonna have to take all of these over there and plant them and pray that they come out okay. That the zucchini here is okay in this container for a while. I think this is zucchini as well. I think that's zucchini, this is cucumber. And then the rest of these, let me go ahead and water them all, and then I'll be done. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and join my YouTube family if you haven't joined yet. Click my picture on the screen to join. And you can check out my previous video right next to it and all of my social media platforms listed down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.